on the spread in the W's mind. From draft day nerves to Sunday insanity. Fantasy fools, where insanity meets fantasy. Waiver wire work, turning pennies to gold. DFS stacks, let the storyline unfold. Bad beats hit, but the fools don't bend. Prop slips live, ride it out to the end. Trade court open, bring your lopsided plea. We'll bang the gavel on your fantasy fraud spree. We'll ruin Sunday, we'll read the eulogy, then bury that pick in Foolz mythology. Fantasy fools riding high on the line. Cash on the spread in the W's mind. From draft day nerves to Sunday insanity. Fantasy fools, where insanity meets fantasy. Chart the targets, chase that pace. Match up edges all over the place. Bankroll calm even when it looks wild. Fools make order from chaos styled. Start or sit, yeah, swipe that call. Flex spot flames or a waterfall. Laughter losses, double down with class. Fools turn Sunday painting a gas. Fools, fools, fantasy fools. Fools see fools. 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 Crowd style.
Damn right, baby.
Yeah.
We back.
What is going on?
Man, I feel like we were just here yesterday, bro.
We were.
We gave him that heat yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Listen, if you don't know and you're out there, me and Mike just started doing pop-ups on Tuesday nights, 8:30 here on the Bleacher Brothers Sports Network. And the reason we are doing that is because, look, the waiver wire goes live Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, 3 a.m. So you need to know who to pick up. You need to know who's hurt. You need that insider information that only the man Mike can provide. And Mike's got it for you. All right. They don't call him Nelly Buns for nothing. They don't call him Smelly Buns for no reason. All right. He's on point with the picks, baby. He's got it. Man. So last night was good, man. I saw a lot of people. I got some text messages that people were taking us up on these things, man. We hit it hardcore the week before.
Yeah.
I mean,
here's the thing. Our show is fun. We have fun with it. We talk about a lot of things other than fantasy. We'll talk about things in fantasy.
we talk about your fantasies.
Talk about our fantasies. But Tuesday nights, you have to tune in, right? Because that's when we're kind of serious on, who's hurt, who's on the bye, who you need to pick up. And we give you a lot of information in 15, 20, 30 minutes, whatever it takes to put the info out. But yeah, definitely tune in Tuesday nights, 8:30, and we're gonna help you try to win a championship.
And literally, we come in and we go out.
Yeah,
It's not a drawn out show. We just give you the absolute most important things to us. Like for instance, this week, bye week started. That's something that's crazy important. And we will get into that in a little bit. But definitely tune in Tuesday nights at 8:30. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 15 minutes. It depends on how the week before goes, and that's just the way it is, man.
that's the way.
So that's just the way it is. Listen, football last weekend for you. How'd it go?
Man, week 4 in the books, right? Every week I feel like I'm going to say the same thing. So much fun. It's really great to sit down on a Sunday and just watch whatever game I want and just enjoy football without having to worry about my home team, right? I just love it. You just sit down and grab a beer, do whatever you want. Just relax and watch just good football, bad football, whatever you want, and not have to worry about the stress of watching your team, especially us. Our team's pretty bad. So
They're probably the worst team in the NFL, but we're going to get to that later. We'll get to that later. If it's a bad game, look, I'm just needing something to drink beer with, right? Might as well enjoy some football. There was some good ass football last weekend, though, for sure.
I have the NFL package, so what I do is I just surf through and just watch games here and there. Maybe I'll watch to see what some of my key players are doing, and I like to watch some of the other forwarded teams like Tampa and Jacksonville and things like that.
Absolutely, me too. Speaking of the package, Mike, you're kind of like the package, dude. Tell me about that hat you're wearing. Like, seriously, every time I see you, you got on some crazy, amazing hat.
So my hats, I collect things. I have a very collective personality. One thing I really love is minor league baseball. And anybody out there that loves minor league baseball knows that all these teams, they do promotions and they just have the fire hats, right? And so
like the bananas? Like the bananas?
The Bananas are cool. They're not really a minor league team. They're just kind of a circus show baseball team.
Tell me they're not awesome.
That's amazing what they're doing. It is bringing a lot of fun back to baseball. But these hats, I look for all these promotions and special uniform that they're wearing. And if it's something that looks cool, I'll just grab me a hat.
So what? To explain that though, you didn't explain.
Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, but it's the Prawn of the Dead edition. So he's coming out of the gravestone there. So kind of, October 1st, Halloween season. Prawn of the Dead edition.
This guy.
But I'll get like just whatever I like, whatever looks cool. I got a couple here. I just keep. These are kind of like my rotation.
Let me see.
So I got corn on the cob, playing cornhole. Yeah.
Dope. What team is that?
Lehigh Valley. They're the Iron Pigs. But like I said, they just did a special uniform. I'm not exactly sure what for, but it was for a weekend. This one here, they're in Asheville, North Carolina. I forget the name of the team, but that is a snot otter, which is a very big salamander, pretty much.
Its name is a snot
otter.
Otter.
That's a big name.
That's
I don't know what the actual salamander is called. And Erie they're the Sea Wolves, but they did it's a Frankenstein edition. Another cool style
Halloween.
One. Yeah, I got a lot more, but I just love different minor league baseball hats.
Honestly, they're awesome. I don't think there's any other hats better than minor league baseball
they're the
hats.
best, right?
You can wear them with like almost any outfit. Like, it's not just a normal team. It's a graphic. It's a design. It's a meaning behind a meaning. You know what I mean? It's totally cool. I think it's a great thing for minor league baseball for merchandise sales. I think
minor
it's
league baseball is so much fun to go to. If you like baseball at all, go to a minor league game. It's a ton of fun.
Save some money.
It's cheap. It's fun, and it's typically good baseball.
Especially if you live in South Florida, because chances are you're going to see a better product on a minor league field than a major league field. And I know you love the Marlins, Mike. I love them too, but damn.
Yeah.
Win.
But they were.
Jeez.
This is not a baseball show, but the Marlins were kind of fun to watch. They did a little better than everybody expected. They were in the hunt up until the very end, and then they knocked out the Mets at the end of the season here. Knocked them out of the playoffs. That was fun to see. Hopefully they build on it. We'll see.
We'll see. But that's the plan every year, and they never do. And let me tell you something, Mike. You know what? The beautiful thing about this show is, I don't care what it's called or what it's about. It is your show, right? So you can talk about whatever the hell that you want to talk about while we're on air, because it don't matter. This is Bleacher Brothers Sports Network. We kick Jose Canseco off the air. We don't care. All right. Just wanted to throw that out there. You do you. This is our. We could talk about Trump if you want to. It don't matter, baby. It's your show. I know. Be careful. I don't fly right. I don't fly left. I fly in the middle with peace. I don't want to get shot. Anyways, Dolphins got their first victory this week.
It feels so good, don't it?
It does. I even got on my custom Dolphin gear.
Let's see what you got going on there.
Oh, remember last time I did this?
Custom Bubba.
Bubba. Damn right. Like one of them old redneck boys.
Buddy.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
So yeah, Dolphins got their first win. It felt good. It was against a terrible, terrible, terrible Jets team. But we're going to get into some of the worst teams, some of the best teams right now.
I know, but I kind of want to talk about it now. I want to talk about it now a little bit.
Yeah, the Jets, I would say the Jets and the Tennessee Titans are probably the two worst teams in football right now.
Right. No. But I want to stay with the Dolphins for a second. I want to stay with the Dolphins. All right. They got their first win, but what happened? That was bad.
We lost him. He's gone for the year.
We lost. Oh my God. Wait. Perfect segue, Mike. You're a genius. Amazing. Way more than a pretty face. Listen, you guys know we do fantasy funerals every single week. Week 1, it was Tua. Throw him away. He's garbage for the rest of the year. Week 2 was Burrow. Done. Hurt. Obviously can't play no more. Week 3, it was Najee Harris. Done. Week 4, we have a new fantasy funeral. Here it is. All right, if you don't know, I make these videos every single week. Like, it's just something stupid, something silly that I like to do. But I really would like to call out like the details. I don't think people understand a lot of things. You know, in that second clip, you had a bunch of kids holding up the casket. Tyreek has a lot of damn kids. Those were his babies carrying the caskets. Like, feel bad for you.
That one hurt. That hurt a little bit.
The devil. Yeah, the devil part, I mean, he's just taking people week by week for his own fantasy team. The devil is insane, you know? But I shouldn't be explaining it because everybody should be able to catch that stuff. So I actually sound like kind of a dummy right now.
You're good.
Let me step back.
Yeah. And holding the jersey, that's me, man. I got my Tyreek jersey upstairs, and it is painful. Like, I wasn't wearing it Monday. I was actually wearing my Waddle jersey.
You're the reason.
So now, I mean, I feel like the Hill jersey's probably gonna have to be retired. He's
done.
If he's not done with the NFL, I am 99.9% sure he's done with the Dolphins. I don't think they bring him back.
He told you in week 17 last year. He was the Dolphins.
So off the field issues aside, we all love Tyreek because he's electrifying and he makes huge plays. I mean, he was 1A, 1B, best player on the team, right? You had Tyreek Hill and you had Achane, and then you have everybody else. So it hurts when you lose a superstar like that.
I mean, you have a bromance with Tyreek. That's all I can say is, you know, I don't feel the way you do, bro. Like, for me, it's when he said what he said in week 17, like, I was done.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not with us, you're against us.
Yeah.
You know?
So I will say Waddle to the moon now. I mean, Waddle's, you know, I'm huge on Waddle as well. So, and Waddle, before we had Tyreek, he was putting up #1 numbers, and I'm hoping he can do it again.
So who is the tight end to pick up right now?
Waller. I mean, Waller looks excellent, right? I mean, it's one game. It's a super small sample size, but I mean, he looked
small.
He looked like he had to skip a beat. Like
3 catches, 2 touchdowns.
And just not only catches, but great catches, right? That catch in the back of the end zone, he pretty much mossed somebody. That's a big time play.
Well, I think that like when you're a ball player, when you're an athlete, like, you don't lose that. You know, you don't lose natural ability, you don't lose natural instincts. Like, you're still a killer, and obviously that's what we're seeing.
Yeah.
But his post-game interview had me thinking, man, he is not stable.
You don't think?
Did you see?
I did not see it actually.
Okay, so he's just like, yeah, obviously paraphrasing, but I was hurt, and I just knew that I had to keep myself mentally in the game. Like, and so, I mean, if he quit football for his mental and he's struggling to keep his mental right, usually people like that, there's a tipping point, man.
And it's sad if that's the case. I'll never judge anybody with any kind of mental problem, but if your head's not in the game, that's got to be tough, right? So talented, potential to be the best tight end in the league, easily, right?
Easily.
But if your head's not in it, your head's not in it. And I hope he does stay in it, and I hope he enjoys it along with some success.
Not only that, listen, because we talk about anything we want. It's our show, right? Mental health, right? So what he's doing now is he's occupying himself so he doesn't get into his own head. And I truly believe somewhat I suffer from anxiety myself, and I know that if I could just stay busy and keep my mind off of thinking too much, you know what I mean? I'm a better person. So if you're struggling with all that, shout out to him, man, because I said it sounded a little unstable, but he's doing the right things that he needs to do.
Yeah, and we wish him all success. Dolphin fan aside, all success in the world. Hopefully he does.
Miami football, right, baby.
Who did you like this weekend when watching these games?
The past weekend or this past
weekend? We can get into matchups later if you want, but
So this past weekend, I'm in Tennessee, and I had availability to so many more books than I have. So I signed up for every book, Caesars, MGM. I think I did FanDuel. I could pull them up here. I did a lot of them. I did FanDuel, Caesars, Bet365, MGM. Those are the ones that I didn't have. And you know how we did. We played all weekend. And at the end of the day, did I not just send some money out?
Yeah, we hit him over the head this week. I mean, we did good. We had a really good weekend, especially that Monday night. We nailed it. Shout out to James. He was in on that as well.
Shout out to James.
But yeah, we did really good.
So part of that betting and how we're winning a little extra money right now is Caesars is giving out profit boost. It's like, I think it's 100% profit boost on bets up to $25. But here's the thing. It allows you to make multiple bets at $25.
Loopholes.
So, you got to find them. You got to find them. So if you know something is strong, put the bet 10 times. Make money. Get double the payout. That's what we did this weekend.
Money.
And we still got more bets for this weekend.
Yes, we do. I'm actually pretty excited about this weekend. It's a huge weekend, especially for you and I. Yeah.
Yes, very big. Why is it big for us?
We're South Florida boys, born and raised. And when it comes to our family, we're kind of like house divided. Because you have Canes on one side and you have FSU on the other. And rivalry week is a big week for us, right?
Big week.
You
guys are undefeated, right?
We are, and I really, really, really wanted you guys to win last week to come into this game undefeated. I mean, we probably would have had college game day there. It would have been a bigger deal had you guys have won last week. It's still a big game. Don't get me wrong. This is one of the biggest rivalries in college football.
Do you know where game day is going to be at this week?
Is it the Alabama game?
That's 10 versus 16, dude. 3 versus 18, in-state rivalry. Why would you even think that game day's not going to be there? Unless you've heard different. And are you taking a shot at me for losing last week? Is that what you just did?
No. I mean,
well, if you guys wouldn't have lost.
However, I am sincere when I say I wanted them to win to come into this game undefeated.
Okay. So since we're here, right? First of all, we're going to beat your ass at home. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and say it on air. All right. So when we come to the picks, you already know who I'm going to take. And let me tell you, that's my heart. Okay. Real Junior, get in here. All right. Where are you better at than us?
Name it.
Tell me. You're going to tell me.
That's what
Carson
I'm saying. Name it. We're
you're telling me. Okay. So I would rather have Castellanos than Carson Beck. Right? Beck is proven to be great, but let me tell you something. His backup in Georgia was better than him. He's a game-managing quarterback. There's a reason you stay in college so long and don't go to the NFL, brother.
He is in the perfect spot. Our offensive line, one of the best in college. Our defensive line, one of the best in college. Our running game, partly due to that offensive line, we're just going to pound the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock. And Beck's going to do what he's got to do. He had his worst game in his last game, and he still played really well. I am taking Beck over that dude all day, every day, twice on Saturday.
Man, this is a show we can't, I got so much stuff to say to you right now, and we really can't say it because I feel like you just described my team.
No, not even close.
My defensive line is better than
what?
yours. My offense, I meant my offensive line is better than yours, and my defensive line, my offensive line is definitely better than yours, and my defensive line can get there.
First of all, defensive line, Bain might be the best player in college football right now. In college football. In general, and our offensive line is top 2, maybe 3 in the entire country. Florida State is not.
Right. Who's number 1?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know whose is better. And I'm telling you, it's not Florida State's.
Check the stats. Check the stats, baby.
There's no way.
Well, Florida State's offensive line, if I could just express it one way, I'd be like,
ooh.
That's how we do it, Florida State, baby.
Boy.
But all right, let's get so just throw your bet out there right now.
I'm taking Miami minus 4.5. I think that's a low number. I think we win by at least a touchdown.
Okay. And I'm going to go the opposite way. So one of the few times we're going to go opposite, and obviously we're fans, but that is not why I'm going opposite. I am going opposite simply for the fact that it's an in-state rivalry, Hurricanes and Florida State. It's never you mother chicken. Son of a. All right. You know what? This is my show. This is my show. Watch what happens. This is my show. Mike, you out. Now you got me for the rest of the show. All right. He's back.
So I'm definitely taking the cat. Like I said, I mean, this is probably the best team we've played so far in FSU.
Right.
And they are night and day from what they were last year. They were a laughing stock last year. I still think Miami by at least a touchdown.
I love how you called out laughing stock, pieces of crap last year. You know what? It's okay to have a bad year, brother.
You just have bad years in the past, just not recently.
Yeah, like 10 in a row. I was there. I witnessed it. I mean, how many? Anyways, get off this. Another good game, because we could be here for an hour with this. Another good game. Alabama, number 10. Versus Vanderbilt, number 16.
College game day.
Vanderbilt is 4-0, 5-0. I think they're 5-0, if that's possible.
Are they 5-0? I haven't checked.
Yeah, so I have been following Vanderbilt a little bit, and the reason I did is because I knew I'd be in Nashville, and I wanted to go see a game. So, and I knew they were ranked teams, so I was just trying to see. Yeah, I've just been checking them out. I'm going to be honest, 10.5 points is a lot, but I have not seen anything in Vanderbilt, even with winning every game, that would make me not bet Alabama on this game.
Do you think the points are maybe because Alabama just came off that big win over Georgia?
I think it's because Florida State smacked the shit out of Alabama in week 1, and they woke up. And now they're playing like Alabama.
Yeah, they've definitely come around since then, right?
Week over week, they're getting better and better. If Florida State had to play Alabama tomorrow,
Alabama doesn't have Saban anymore, but they're still going to have talented football players. There's such a big program, right? Program that the Satan built, you know. They're still going to have talent there. And you're right, FSU smacked them in the mouth, and nobody expected it. And
beat them on all phases of the ball. You know what I mean? Offensive, and what's crazy is I started watching that game. I'm like, oh my God, these guys are twice the size of my guys. They're gonna murder us, but we just bodied them.
Yeah, and like you said, since then they've been balling. So I mean, they beat Georgia. It's a huge win. They just beat Georgia.
Yeah, it was a good game too.
Yeah, right. So I think that's where the point spread comes out. And like you said, maybe not everybody's a believer in Vandy yet. We'll see.
I haven't seen it. I'll be super surprised. I think they just have had favorable matchups as far as like offensively and defensively. and it's been narrow. Like it hasn't been like, oh my God, these guys are killing them. You know what I mean? So other than that, college football, the weekend's kind of dry. Not really no big matchups this weekend, other than the biggest matchup, which I don't understand why game day wouldn't be there this week. But NFL, what do you got on the NFL?
So you know what? Casey's back. I think Kansas City is playing like Kansas City again, and I think they're going to make a serious run here. I mean, Worthy, if you have him and you kept him and didn't drop him when he got hurt, it's the dude right now. Not only that, Rice is coming back, and the boost they got just from getting Worthy back, it's going to be another boost when they get Rice back.
It's like night and day.
Right.
All you need to do is give that man a target, and it's game over. You know, somebody to get open.
I mean, they were making plays with Juju. Now you have Worthy back, and you're getting Rice back soon. I mean, it's.
I've always been a Juju fan.
I mean, it's just fun to say, right? Juju.
What you want? I want a Juju. Let me get a Juju. So
yeah,
Chiefs though.
Chiefs, I think they're going to make a run. I think they're.
So you call who's the best team in the NFL right now?
I mean, you got 2 4-0s. You got the Bills and you got the Eagles. You take your pick. I mean, I think the Bills are really good. I think the Eagles. I might be in the Bills-Eagles Super Bowl. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think the Bills can win a Super Bowl ever. Yeah. I think they have a worse curse than any other team in sports. I mean, I watched them go to 4 Super Bowls back to back to back to back and lose all of them on some crazy stuff. Like, you didn't just get beat. Like, God beat you somehow. Like, how did God intervene in the football game and just beat you? Because you should have won. I think 3 of those games they should have won and then somehow lose. Yeah, boy, I love losing Super Bowls. That's what Bills stands for. Sorry, Bills Mafia. Number of respect for you. I want to come up there to a game. I want to wear a Bills jersey, and I want to party with you, even though I'm a Miami fan.
Would you jump through a table?
Hell yeah.
You're too old, bro. Come on.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to walk for a week, but would I – come on, you know me. Would I do it? Damn right. Damn right. And I'd do it just for y'all. Just for the video. Just for the video. So I'm not a believer yet in the Chiefs. I'm not there yet. I'm not a believer in the Eagles. I'm not a believer in the Bills. And I think the reason is that this football season has been so freaking crazy that you just don't know what you're looking at. Injuries through the roof. Games that you're supposed to win, you're not. Look at college football this weekend. 4 top 10 teams lost. Mike, who lost this week?
We talked about 10. Georgia and Alabama. Georgia went out. LSU losing to Ole Miss.
And then go ahead.
I'll save it for last. Penn State got beat by Oregon. I didn't expect Penn State to lose. And FSU.
Oh, you like how I said up there to talk shit about my team?
I mean, football's been crazy. I feel like we say it every year, though, right? Oh my God, football's so crazy. I don't know what's going on, what's happening. Every year is something different, and that's part of the things that I love about football is you never really know from year to year what's going to happen. We've talked about who do you like right now? Who's your favorite, and then
who do I think is playing the best ball right now? Hands down, Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore.
Oh
no, I feel bad for Baltimore. No, man. No, but as far as best, you're seeing a lot of consistency from a few teams, but I wouldn't even really call out a best right now.
So what?
If I had to say, I would say the Bills. If I had to pick, because definitely not the Eagles. So if I had to pick a best team, I'd say the Bills. But they're a team that could have lost to New Orleans last week.
Yeah, but then they came on in and winning 31-19. I mean, and that's what good teams do. Even if there's a little bit of diversity at the beginning, they come back and win 31-19. But you bring up a good point. Like, you don't want to call out somebody now. I've always said your best football starts after week 4.
100%.
Especially now when you have less preseason going on. Like football can be a little bit sloppy at the beginning, but I always say after week 4 is when you really start to see your best football.
I'm glad you brought that up, and I'm going to go totally out of where we're supposed to be. All right, so I apologize to everybody who's here for football, but they had this thing yesterday with the military, Trump, Pete Hegseth, all that, and Pete Hegseth was talking about generals being overweight and stuff like that. It's all about training, brother, and you can't stop training off season, in season, whatever it is. You have a job, right? So their whole big thing is we don't want our generals looking fat. We want our generals looking tough, you know? So they should be working out all the time. They should, doing this and that. I agree with it, but same reason I agree with football. Like 3 preseason games is not enough. I think we've seen that with the injuries. Goodell, it's not enough. The powder puff freaking OTAs and everything. I mean, we've been to these things. We see them. I've been to high school practices that do more contact than NFL. Why do you think your players are getting hurt? Why do you think there's so many up and downs? Why do you think Mike says NFL don't start till week 4? Because it's the truth. Get it together. You guys get paid millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to not get hurt. That means that you need to be in optimal prime freaking physical shape 365 days a year, ready to suit up at any time. So yeah, honestly, I'm pissed at the NFL right now because all the changes they have made for a worse year for us. Now all these people are going to be hurt. Like what? That's not what we sign up for. We sign up for the most competitive game in the world. The most, sorry.
Yeah, you're right. And it's been a lot of injuries, and I feel like the injuries have been on an uptick. And a lot of it, I think players for the most part try to stay in shape. But there's a difference between staying in shape and working out and actually getting football, football shape, which, play a little more in the preseason, get into that football shape a little earlier, bring back that 4th preseason game,
Yeah. I got a perfect example for you right now, and I'm calling it, and this might be predicting the future. Luka Doncic. He is in the best shape he's ever been in. Dude looks incredible, right? They said why they traded him from Dallas or whatever. He drank too much, overweight, didn't care about his physical whatever. This offseason, he did. And he looks freaking phenomenal. And if he comes back in MVP status, bro, that right there says everything we're saying right now is the truth. So Luka Doncic, MVP next year, lock it up with the bet right now just because of his body. Baby. Bam.
Go to our betting websites, get some free money, lock it in.
Yes. Check the links in the bio, all the books, sign up for them, get some free money. All right, so who's doing well? Bills, obviously, Eagles, we know. Who's doing bad?
So
Mike?
This is a subject I like because, where do we start? I guess we'll start with Tennessee. It pains me to say they're not good. They're just bad, right? And I was preaching Calvin Ridley.
I was there.
You look at some past shows, I was all about it, right? I've dropped him in most of my leagues. I've gotten rid of him and picked up waiver wire, whatever I needed. Is there a single person on Tennessee right now that you would actually pick up? Me neither. Like, I don't want no part of the running backs. I mean, I just coming back and you're saying he could be a good waiver wire addition. I'm not doing it. I won't do it. I'll save it for another player or something else. They're terrible, right? They're terrible NFL-wise and they're terrible fantasy-wise, which is heartbreaking to me personally because, I really love Cam Ward and I was big on Calvin Ridley. So I'm just not touching anything Tennessee right now.
You feeling it's coaching?
Could be.
All right, but do you need to give somebody a little bit more time because he's on the hot seat right now? I mean,
you got to give him more time. You got a rookie quarterback who, I thought was going to come out on fire. He's not. but I still believe he's going to be a really great quarterback in this league. And you have talent there. Calvin Ridley is talented, right? Pollard is talented. Like, you have talent there. Some of these young kids, the names escape me now, the wide receivers. The talent is there. It's just not being used.
So let me ask you this then. Okay, you're in a failing organization. Tennessee, Miami, New York, either one. But the Giants are doing better. So if you have a consistent GM who thinks he's putting quality stuff on the field, product, you fire the coach.
Right.
So if you go through a few coaches and the results are the same, you got to kind of look at the GM, right?
The GM, the way it's supposed to work is the GM gets you the talent, coaches the talent, and puts the right players in the right position. If you're going through years of not winning, no matter who's coaching, you're not bringing in the right talent. Right. Is it possible you've just whiffed on a couple coaches? Yeah, it's possible. But at some point, you got to look at the GM, right?
I think when you do a rebuild, you got to get a new GM.
I believe that too. And I believe Miami's to the point right now, they have to get a new GM. Because while you and I as homers, we see these picks and we're like, we love these guys. The fact of the matter is they're not putting together good enough football.
I'm going to go ahead and say Chris Greer, get the hell out of town. Mike McDaniels, get the hell out of town.
Ross is the type of owner, he's going to let him finish out the year. I really believe that no matter what happens, all right? But I think by next year, they're bringing in new people.
All right, another question on this. As a diehard fan, would you rather stick a few more years out with the old regime, knowing that you don't have to go through a total rebuild? All right, so there's a possibility of some success in there, or were you willing to go down to a total full rebuild, new GM, new coach, and know that you're probably going to have a few years?
I mean, it's Tannehill all over again, right? Like, he was good enough to give you hope and win some games, and but we stuck it out for 7 years, and it just wasn't good enough. Like, I think we've seen Tua. And you know me, I love Tua. Like, I have Tua memorabilia behind me. I have autographs. But I think we've seen what he can do, and it's not enough.
Not enough. And it sucks, man, because like you said, love the guy. Not enough.
And you're talking to the guy who fought for Jay Fiedler. And I still say Jay Fiedler was the best quarterback Miami's had since Dan Marino.
I think it's the ears, though.
Gotcha. He does have the Murray ears.
Maybe like half brother or something. All right, so we've been on air for like 30 minutes, dude, and we have not really talked about fantasy. We got to get into. We talked about injury. Let's get back into injuries again, real quick, for anybody who didn't watch the show last night. What do we got on injuries?
So major ones are Malik Neighbors, Tyreek. Those are some big ones, right? Also, you have Lamar Jackson. Looks like he's going to miss a couple weeks.
So,
when it comes to Neighbors and Tyreek, if you're looking to pick up some talent, I mean, Wan'Dale Robinson, if he's still available, they haven't picked him up. Wan'Dale. Malik Washington from Miami is someone I'm really intrigued by, and I actually have him starting this week.
Ooh,
in a couple of leagues. So I have a league that I did not draft. I got into this league accidentally and it auto-drafted. And it's the only league where I am not in the top 3, right? Top 3 or top 4. Okay. I'm doing terrible. So I'm making changes. I'm trying to get a spark here. That league I have Chase.
Yeah.
And I think I might send him to the bench.
What kind of league or world do you live in where the best receiver, I mean, come on, would you agree? The best.
Yeah. This guy was consensus #1 overall pick, Triple Crown last year, projected to be Triple Crown this year. It's just not good.
Well, it's not that he's not good. It's that he lost his Tua 2.0, and which can't stay healthier more than Tua. How bad is that?
Yeah, I mean it sucks. Like Jamar, I think Chase is just, I don't know.
Do you understand that he could be? I think he could be better than like Jefferson's numbers.
Yeah,
if he just had stability. You know
absolutely.
what I mean? It hurts. Sorry, Jamar, man.
To be honest with you, Cincinnati's another team I'm just not touching. Like, I don't. I think I'm going to bench Chase. I haven't done it yet because my hand shakes when I go to do it, like that FOMO. Right?
Yeah. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I need a spark in that league. Anyway, so Bucky Irving looks like he might not play. That's a big one. I have some shares in Bucky Irving. So Rashard White is the next man up. If you don't have somebody good on the bench already and you're looking for somebody, he's going to step into that role. I think he'll fill in all right.
Definitely going to fill in. Like he was the guy. He was the guy before. You know what I mean? And he was a guy you picked up on fantasy football. Maybe not a RB1, but he was definitely RB2 status. Yeah. So this is a good pickup. If nobody's picked him up yet, grab that because that's going to be your best pickup of the week.
Yeah, I mean it's a good pickup. Ricky Parasol might not play.
I said last night Juwan Jennings is going to play, and it doesn't look like
I don't think he is. I think San Fran is just hurting as well. Everybody but McCaffrey, right? And I mean, just put it straight on McCaffrey too. Like your starting tight end out, wide receivers out. Basically, Purdy's back, but basically all you have is Purdy and McCaffrey.
And I don't think Purdy's a good quarterback.
I think he's. I think he's okay. Fantasy wise, he'll do in a pinch for a bye or if for an injury, but
I think he's in a good system. I think that's what makes it. I think he's got good players around him. But I mean, that's I can't deny the numbers that he does put up. So obviously they're relative good numbers. I'm still not a believer.
I see that. And Lamar Jackson being out looks like a couple of weeks. Cooper Rush
kills me, man.
Cooper Rush is my favorite name in football to say. I love. I mean, it's just a great name, Cooper Rush.
But even with Dart and Lee,
Dart's up there too, though. Yeah, that's a quarterback name.
By the way, picked him up this week.
Rush is trash. Let's be honest with you. He's a number 2 on a team, and for a reason. And the Ravens just aren't very good right now. Even with Lamar in there, they were 1-3. I mean, injuries, their defense looks terrible. They're just not very good. And now that Lamar's out, I think they might be done for. I don't think they're going to be a playoff team this year.
I think that the way the NFL is going, I think it's up for grabs. I know we say it starts in week 4, and I agree with that. I think it's going to be like a little bit later this year. I think there's going to be you have an opportunity to see an 8-8 team this year in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it's going to be 10-winner game.
But how great is that for Pittsburgh, though? If you're a Pittsburgh fan, you're enjoying this now because, I mean, you're in a conference with the Ravens who look terrible. Cleveland is just a shit show. I mean, Cincinnati, one of the worst teams in football right now, especially with the injury.
Well, and to be fair, before the season started, your boy predicted the Steelers were going to win the Super Bowl.
I mean, they got a good chance to make it to the playoffs, and then anything can happen. They're going to win that division, right? There's no way they cannot.
Definitely going to the playoffs. So what they need to do in order to achieve what I predicted is they just need to continue to improve week after week after week, which I think you'll see. I think you'll see that.
So
Flacco got benched in Cleveland. Is there anything worth picking up there?
I don't think. I mean, if you've got that rookie running back that they have there, I can't think of his name right now. He's pretty money. Other than that, I'm not touching anything in Cleveland either. I am interested to see the quarterback situation and how it plays out. If the next man up, if he's not very good, are we getting Shador soon?
And what if he comes out and wins?
Part of me wants him to. Just I want to see that guy succeed. Like, why not, right?
Right. No, absolutely. So back to fantasy. I want to bring something up real quick. This is very important. So fantasy players, tune in again. Collusion in fantasy football. What do I mean by collusion, Mike?
There's definitely collusion in fantasy football. If I ask you, and you're in 10th place, to give me your best player for trash, and I offer you something in return, say, oh, maybe we'll share the pot, or whatever it could be. Maybe we're family and we just want to help each other out. Dirty deals on the side is part of fantasy football, and you gotta stop it. You gotta stop it. For everybody who doesn't know us personally, we've been in the league for a very long, two of them for a very long time. We got friends, we got family, and it seems like we're always battling collusion, right?
Collusion. The hoax. What they call this, the fantasy
That's
hoax,
right.
man. Trading shitty players for great players just because you suck and you want to help somebody.
Maybe you don't even
fair.
suck. Maybe you're just trying to solidify yourself at the top. It doesn't matter where you're at. If you're asking for a top tier guy for trash and they agree for whatever reason, collusion.
Absolute collusion. If you're doing it, stop it. Everybody sees it. Everybody gets pissed off about it. You're not gaining any friends.
It's not fun to see. The drama,
you probably won't be invited back.
That unfolds and all the trash talking. Oh, I'm here for it. I love it.
Okay, so let's get into it.
Man, I love some good trash talking. Yeah. Trash talking.
Oh, define the limits on trash talking in fantasy.
I mean, nothing personal, right? Like, this is football.
So when somebody calls me out about where I work at,
I don't think that's really personal.
That I'm a Walmart employee for the you know what I mean, for the whatever the go through line that you don't even need a cashier. Yeah. The self-checkout. I'm a self-checkout cashier at Walmart. Is that fair to say?
That's kind of funny to say. I don't think that's personal. Personal to me is a family member or a personal attack on something that shouldn't have any part of football. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Well, like my job has nothing to do with football. Who cares if I'm a cashier?
Who cares about you?
What am I? What am I again? What did he say I was?
What are you, a monitor for the self-checkout?
Self-checkout monitor at Walmart. That's what I am. 717.
I think especially if they don't even know what you do and they're saying that just to be funny or try to get a rib out of you, I don't think that's personal. I think that's just trash talk.
Have you ever wanted to beat somebody's ass for talking trash?
Fantasy football wise, I'm gonna say no.
I don't think I ever.
Yeah, because I like I said, I love the drama. I love fantasy football trash talk.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some comments here. You got your comments on, right?
I ain't got my comments on. I never have them on. I'm just all about you. Let's see what we got here. How's your October 1st? Ours is going great so far. Thank you.
Hey, ugly.
Who the real gopher, the real evil gopher?
Love it. I love the good talk.
Thank you for chiming
in. Keep it up. To me, it makes fantasy so much more fun. Like, I love to win, and I love playing against my friends and family. They're my favorite leagues to be in, our home leagues, right? Yeah. The trash talk, man. Just I love it.
Look, guys, just keep it clean in the trash talk. Keep it you know what? Screw it. Give them hell.
But do keep it clean.
That's the purpose of it. Keep it clean, but give them hell. Don't be offensive. Keep it fantasy football related, and don't get beat up over fantasy football.
I'm too old to be getting beat up over fantasy football.
I'm too old to get beat up over anything. I'll stay in my lane, Man, so speaking of last week fantasy football real quick, I know you had a big game, right? You were playing me. Yeah. How'd that go?
You squeaked one out on me at the end.
Wait. Take me through the events. How did you feel? How did you feel Sunday?
Sunday, you and I were talking back and forth, and it looked like a done deal. I
Yes.
had the victory in hand. Monday came around, and the tides turned a little bit. You know what really did me in was Dak Prescott. He balled out. Now, for everybody listening, we're in a super flex where quarterbacks score more than most regular leagues.
Yep.
So when you have a quarterback that balls out for that week, it's huge. And what do you get you, like 50, 60 points? 50 something. And it just put you over the edge. So everything you got Monday night, I think I was up 10, 15 going into Monday, and you just came in and just swept it away.
I'm pretty sure it was like 30, but yeah, it was close that. But the thing is like, that's what I love about fantasy football. You can never assume a win as long as there's one player on the board. I mean, obviously you're not a defensive player, but or a kicker. But as long as you got a wide receiver, or running back, or a quarterback on the field, you have a chance. And listen, if you guys don't know about me, I'm a petty dude, like petty. Like if me and Mike bet $100 right now on FSU in Miami next weekend, I'm sending them $100 after we make the bets. Why? Because I love to jinx his ass. Tell him, Mike, how am I? What do I do?
You are a habitual jinxer. Last year you would do it every bet and every matchup that we had. You would either send me money early so that if you won, I had to send you both back, jinx it, or you would just continuously like, oh, you got this in the bag. I'm not even going to play this week. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
habitual jinxer.
I jinxed the shit out of everything. It works. The whole time Sunday, I was telling Mike, you got this in the bag, baby. You got this in the bag. You got it.
Who listened and who bought into it? Me.
I honestly never had a doubt. Not that I didn't have a doubt. I had doubts, but I was super positive going into Monday.
Yeah.
Just it was matchup wise. You know me. Matchups is everything for me.
I have one loss, and that was this week.
That's incredible. And that came to me because of you. I'm the man. So, Mike, we got to get out, brother. The next show's coming up. Listen, if you're into sports betting, the links will be in the description, the bio, whatever it is. We cashed out a lot this weekend. There's a lot of good deals going on around the country. No matter where you're at, we got books for it. And at the end of the day, be real. That's how we get paid. So sign up with Fantasy Foolz.
And so many good promos. Take advantage of them.
Absolutely. So just really want to kind of end this with saying that, Florida State's going to beat that ass this weekend. You don't think so?
This is being recorded.
You want to bet?
What are we betting? What are we betting?
How much you want to bet?
Let's do this. Let's make it fun. Okay. If I win, you have to buy me a hat.
Okay.
If you win, I have to buy you a hat, and I have the perfect hat picked out for you.
Wait a minute. Say that one more time. I buy your hat?
If I win, you're buying my hat.
My choice?
A minor league ball cap like I like.
Okay, so you pick, and then if I win, you're gonna pick
because I have a perfect hat for you.
Listen, I would never trust anybody more with a hat pick than you. So I will happily accept that bet. And how much does it cost? Because I want to send you the money.
No, sir.
Right now.
Don't you do it.
I'm just going to send you $100
no,
just in case.
Don't you do it.
No, we appreciate all of you watching. We love doing this. We try to give you the best information we can, and we're on it, man. The picks we made last week would have bailed you out. You would have won if you would have went with what we said. I'm sure the same stuff's going to happen this week. Tune in Tuesdays for our pop-up at 8:30 Eastern time, and then back to our regular show. At, I don't know, 5 o'clock Wednesdays. Yo,
tune in. Tuesday night, it's very important. We put out a lot of really good information, so we'd like to see you there.
Can you do the gritty or what is it? Giddy?
I'm also going to do the chain.
Oh,
Fantasy
dude.
Foolz riding
Boom.
high on the line. Cash on the spread and the W's mine. From draft day nerves to Sunday insanity. Fantasy Foolz. Insanity meets fantasy. Waiver wire work, turning pennies to gold. DFS stacks, let the storyline unfold. Bad beats hit, but the fools don't bend. Prop slips live, ride it out to the end. Trade court open, bring your lopsided